guys, I'm gonna just say it right now. I think Joanna won that fight.
Yeah,
I disagree.
Me too. I definitely think Joanna won it. Looking back, I think she won it. Especially that fifth round. I think she won it too.
So Jeremy disagrees. Jeremy, let me ask you a question. What 3 rounds? Because that's what it is. It's round by round, 10-point must system, based on effective striking, grappling, octagon control, unified rules of MMA. Based on those rules, what 3 rounds do you give to Weili Zhang?
I think Weili Zhang had octagon control.
No.
Basically.
That's not what I asked you. What 3 rounds do you give to Weili Zhang?
I was about to tell you. I think she had octagon control in almost all the rounds.
Okay, but based on effective striking is number 1. Effective grappling is number 1B. Aggression and octagon control is 2. Based on that criteria, what 3 rounds do you give to Joanna? Do you give to Weili Zhang?
I'd have to go back and watch it, but I definitely give the 4th and the 5th round to her. I definitely, I'd have to go back and watch it. I'd give the 4th and the 5th round to her because those ones were decisively Zhang. Go ahead.
I don't know why I keep interrupting you.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I'm just so excited about this fight.
And I think those 2 were decisively Zhang, and then the other 3 were, well, no, not the first round. The first round was Joanna, but rounds 2 and 3 were a toss-up, so that's why I go with Zhang because she had octagon. Well, I don't know if she had octagon control during the entire fight, but she definitely had it more than Joanna. And Weili Zhang almost took her down on several occasions, while all Joanna was doing was striking, but Zhang was striking just as effectively as Weili Zhang. And Weili Zhang, I think, had more in her tool belt that she didn't use or wasn't able to see through, but I think she had more control over the fight.
One point that you kind of brought up, Joanna's takedown defense. I knew it was good. I didn't realize how good. You know what I'm saying?
It was pretty good.
To have that hematoma on your head to the point where it's covering your eyes, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that. A forehead bump is covering your eyes. And she can still defend a takedown from one of the best submission artists in the and that's what Weili Zhang is in the UFC. But look,
I also wanted to say something actually, and I take back what I said in agreeing with you. I actually disagree, and I actually think that Joanna didn't win that fight, but neither did Weili Zhang. I feel like in general, and I think this should apply for more fights, there should be more draws in MMA. That was as good a case for a draw as I've ever seen. Because for me, and call me blind, rounds 1 till about 3, there was no clear winner. There was no clear winner for me. There was just too much back and forth that I think this is one where they should have just drawn a line under it and said, let her keep the belts. We'll run this one back. Because I generally think both of them put such a good account, scoring this, the only way scoring would make sense is what do you value in a fight?
Look,
what do you value more? Because I agree
but they tell you what they value. They value effective striking, right? Effective grappling, aggression, and octagon control. They tell you. And Joanna landed more. Joanna was more effective in terms of efficiency. Joanna, in terms of grappling,
not in terms of damage. She wasn't more effective in terms of damage.
Well, what's damage? Is damage because you landed one punch on the forehead in the 3rd round? What? And the same round that someone had to carry you to their stool. What are we talking about here? Because Joanna has a hematoma on her forehead.
You act like she couldn't get to that stool by herself.
They lifted her. She could have got to. They lifted her from the stool.
She could have got there by herself.
If I'm a judge, what does that mean? Is that not damage?
She got there by herself. Literally, the next round she came out and fought. So she
came out on fire, but still, I'm not saying. I'm not. what's damage because of one punch to the forehead that Joanna, by the way,
no.
like,
Come on, man.
or
you're
is
being
it?
unfair. Like, you're being unfair.
Okay,
so Joanna got lit up in that fight. Like, she got beat up.
of course she got
They
lit
both
up,
got
but like, okay, I was about to say, of course she got lit, but my point is, so did Weili, right? Like, to the point where her corner man, I didn't see him do that in the rounds 2 and 3. I didn't see him do that in rounds 4. Why? Because she was lit up. She took damage. So my whole thing is that what's damage now all of a sudden? Is damage because you landed one punch that made somebody bruise, or is damage being lifted to your corner between rounds 3 and 4?
He didn't have to lift her to a corner.
Okay, so why didn't he do it for the next rounds?
I don't know.
Okay, so what are we talking about here?
Why are you so fixated? I don't get why.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't get why you're so fixated on that. Like that. Like I really don't. Like,
I totally agree with Jeremy. That's no, man. Like, just
so why we fixated on her forehead? Because it's all over Six Buzz. Like, what are we talking about here?
Okay.
Wait, but when you're the one who's fixated on the forehead,
I'm not fixated on the forehead. Okay, so what's your definition of damage then?
Simply put, Weili Zhang was landing the harder shots in the pocket. Simply put, Joanna was doing really well with the volume. So in terms of efficiency, statistically, yes, she was striking more efficiently. But in terms of who was landing the harder, more impactful shots throughout the entire fight, it was, apart from maybe round 4, which was pretty much dominant for Joanna, in my opinion. Apart from round 4, like it was pretty much even to me. Like, and in terms of the impactful shot, it was Weili Zhang, and then in terms of the striking in general, it was pretty much even. I would give Joanna maybe
anytime Joanna threw something, Weili Zhang came back with something just as hard.
Guys, what three rounds did you? Okay, fine. Then we go back to the $1 million question. What 3 rounds do you give to Weili?
Okay. I don't give her 3 rounds, but you're gonna give Joanna 3 rounds.
I give her
what 3 rounds do you give to Joanna?
1, 2, 3, and 4. What? Joanna won rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4.
She didn't win round 4. You even said
no. Joanna won round 4.
I'm leaving.
Which one was the round where? Which was the round where Weili Zhang came out
like a bad hell? Fourth round, and she still lost. What's your point? Like what?
No,
what are we talking about?
That round.
Oh my lord, guys!
Yeah, wait. Which one is? There was a round where Joanna switched stances.
Third round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's the round I'm referring to, not round 4 then. Man, I need to rewatch the fight.
Man.
And we're arguing about the fight, but it's good, though. This is good.
I think we're going to put this in the clip as the podcast on the Instagram. But look, guys, I just don't know how you can score Weili Zhang 3 rounds, because that's what they did. That is what they did. So
I disagree.
That's what we're doing.
I can see it. I can see that it being a draw, and I can see Weili Zhang winning that fight.
Look,
I can see Joanna winning that fight. I think it was too close to call. I could see, for example, and just to use your logic, in terms of efficient striking, let's even give that to Joanna. I would say she just shades that, especially in the later rounds. I think, as I said, her technique kind of shone through. But I think that when it comes to grappling, there was only one person leading the grappling. As Jeremy said, only one person was going for takedowns, and that was Weili Zhang. So Weili Zhang takes that, and then octagon control, for the most part, it was that even with Weili kind of taking it for the most part. So
I felt like when they were on the inside, like that was kind of even, but it kind of tilted toward more towards Zhang. When they were on the outside the black line, I felt like that was Joanna. But when they were up against the cage, that was all Zhang. That was all Zhang.
When Joanna got the Muay Thai clinch up against the fence and kneed her into oblivion, you're telling me.
But Zhang turned her. Zhang would turn her.
Like 8 exchanges, Michael. Come on.
Zhang would turn.
You're acting like she didn't Weili Zhang didn't trip Joanna 3 times.
At any time.
Joanna got straight up. What are we talking about? So you're telling me a knee to the face is less effective than a trip where someone gets right back up?
Body? Oh my God.
But anytime Joanna had her against the cage, Zhang turned her back around and gave it back to her.
Okay,
and
but
turned
like,
her around, like,
but like, how many times
against the
did
cage?
that
That was
happen?
Zhang.
How many times that happened? Like, what we
Oh,
talking?
plenty.
Oh my
Plenty.
god. Okay, what again? What 3 rounds are you gonna give to? What? No, because
But what 3 rounds? No, but and I'm okay. No, but you can ask
answer
me.
my question.
You can ask me, and I'll give it back to you.
All right.
What 3 rounds would you decisively give to
1,
Joanna?
2, 3, and 4. Like I said.
You can say the same thing about Zhang. Like you can say she
round 1 to Joanna.
No, not.
Oh my lord.
Like you could say you could give round 5.
Fine. So Joanna doesn't win round 1. That's 1 and 5 that I give to Zhang. Fine. I'm gonna give. They scored 47-48, gentlemen. What's the other round?
I gotta watch it again, but I'm telling you.
So you're saying that because the judges because the judges scored it one way, that we have to score it the same way?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But my point is that like you have to score in order to score for Weili Zhang. In order to score for Weili Zhang, Weili either has to win a 10-8, which we all agree that didn't happen. She didn't win no 10-8 out here, or she has to win.
No 10-8.
Okay, right? In that case, that would be a draw. She would have to win either 2 10-8s, or she would have to win 3 rounds. What 3 rounds are you giving to Weili?
Look, I thought it was a draw, and she keeps her belt because it was a draw. That's my point, or that's my stance, and I'll stick to it. I thought the first couple of rounds were toss-ups. Like I really don't see how there was a clear winner. I thought the most dominant round. I said 4. I meant 3. Was round 3 for Joanna. Round 4, maybe a little bit, but round 5, Weili was back in it, you know? And which round was the one where she got the hematoma? Was round 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but she was dominating that round for the most part.
Yes, sir. Where she got lifted to a corner.
So, like, I mean, for me, I just think it was a draw. They should play it. They should do it again. That's where I'm at.
All right. We're going.
I think Weili won. I think I'm starting to lean towards because of damage. And I'd have to go back to see which 3 rounds she won, because probably even one more than that. But I got to see which round she won, because I was kind of watching it kind of as a sub. And I just thought as a sub, more damage, more control, attempted more things, and was more successful in different aspects of the fight. So that's why I gave it to Zhang.
I gave it to Joanna. I just thought Joanna outstruck her for 4 of the 5 rounds. But it does go to show that MMA judging is hard. We bag on the judges because they suck, and they do. Don't get it twisted. But it is hard. Am I right, gentlemen?
No, for sure. It's super hard, and it just goes to show we all watch that fight and have completely different perspectives. Neither of us and none of us are biased for either of the fighters.
Yeah, we don't have a horse in the race.
I
think Joanna's actually a despicable person, for the record. But
all right then.
Yeah. But like, you know, I still think she won the fight. You know.
One thing I will say though is that I had no idea Weili Zhang, number 1, could take a shot. Could take a shot like that, because she was eating
them.
Shots.
Groceries.
Just the best shots. A lot of girls would not be able to take those shots. Number 2, you could tell that Joanna, as I said, had fought at a higher level in terms of striking. It was just a higher level of striking. So shouts out to Weili Zhang for even going in there and thinking, I'm going to strike with this girl.
Dress of love.